Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, what a rough couple weeks has been. This heat has been crazy. Reason why I haven't been doing anything lately has been hot in the mud, but let me get it together. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. Oh, let me lower this fan. Hold up. About loud as hell. That's a lot better. Anyway, uh are you ready? I hope you are, because I'm ready. Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan, your Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, here helping you catch up on Battle Rap. Oh my goodness, oh my god. There's been a few things that I've been wanting to talk about. I've seen a couple events. There's a league that, I'm a little iffy about speaking about them, but in time I will be speaking about them. But you already know how this goes. Handling the intro and all that, all the niceties. Let's handle the niceties. So, shout out to all the battle rap platforms out there, except L Weirdos with stuff on their jacket that shouldn't be. Shout out to DME Detroit on Fan Was Good. What up, though? Shout out to everybody in the chat, all that, you know what I mean? And shout out to Adept HNIC, Mr. Battle Rap and Investing, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the mods out there, except for the trolls and all that, you know what I mean? Shout out to IMP Black Yo. It's like a pimp named Slickback, you know what I mean? It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the whole thing with nothing but the thing. IMP Black Yo, one of the best mods out there. It's funny as hell too. Shout out, it's your boy J Guard Hype. Please put a shirt on, my G. Come on now. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Peasy World, Peasy. Are you alright? You good? You good? I hope you linking up with Cardi, making sure everything's good. You know what I mean? Shout out to Streets 2 times the legend. But we have, at the Battle Rapport, we have our, back and forth spats with Champion. They out there pushing P, proper preparation and all that jazz. All pun intended. We at the Battle Rapport. We have the M's. And it go a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, massively manipulate metaphors, massacre, mark men maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major manning main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder manuscript. You get it all one shot, what's the kill? Shout out to Tony Yayo. Now, let me go get that water real quick. No. Anyway, I need to get a damn straw. Anyway, now, there is something that I do want to talk about, that I do feel that it is a necessity. For one, the fact that, my first half of said series of episodes about trenches, the trenches, owned by Easy the Block Captain, Gutter City. Now, me personally, man, I have no gripes with Easy the Block Captain, except for his what do you call it, realism? Realistic approach to bars, and I have no quarrels. I have no qualms, whatever y'all want to call it. I ain't got no beef with Easy the Block Captain. But one thing I will say is it's very questionable when a person says that this is their league, they own this, when the source has a white owner. Excuse me, I apologize. The Trenches has a female owner. My bad. Or maybe not. We already know. Remy Ma kind of slipped it in one of her trailers recently of Chrome 23 Trenches being in her bag. in her box. Pause, whatever. Being in her bag. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that, she openly said this, visually with, one of the trailers that she put out there. What I'm saying is that when you look up said battles, I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to cut to the chase. Like I said in one of my previous episodes, talking about the trenches. You cannot be out here talking like this is your league when your battles that you say are from your league end up on another Battle League's channel. You can have minor stuff like tournament tryouts and face-offs and pre and post interviews and all this. But if the battles are dropping on another league's channel, how can you really say that you are a complete owner, allegedly, of Gutter City, The Trenches, Battle Rap League? Now, I'm not going to be like, yo, I haven't seen no good battles from that. I've seen some. Not a lot. Let's say 25% of the battles are good. Hey, that's a low percentage for a battle rap league trying to come up after a whole year. But I'm gonna be honest. Do y'all think that for 1 second, Easy really has full autonomous control over the trenches? Like I said in previous episode, I do not. I question that. And I question these battles that is on this card. This the Trenches anniversary. Yeah. When I drop this, people gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, but it's not gonna be in the likelihood of the positive on this. Because it ain't your league, Easy. It ain't your league, Easy. I mean, you could be the front man. You could be like, say, Gutter City / the Trenches and this, that, the other. But you don't really own that because Remy is putting the cards together and having you just be the front man, the face. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Allegedly. But listen, people, and Easy, before you start, jumping off the rails saying that I hate you. I had a couple reels that, one of them was Hitman, you against Hitman Holla. I thought one of the bars was really good and so on and so forth. Then Quarter Lab took that down. After a year, they let it be back onto Instagram. Anyway, but I personally think once upon a time, Easy the Block Captain was garnered as one of the top battle rappers coming out of pause URL. But, he's been around for almost 10 years, give or take. Whatever. Excuse me. Go get that water. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, Easy the Block Captain is the worst promoter. He's a really good promoter when he wants to. I feel weird enough, and it just breaks my heart saying this. I kind of feel like Averb is a better promoter. Hate saying that. But yeah, I kind of feel like Averb is a better promoter when it comes to... And he's retired now, supposedly. But when it comes to, like, between Easy and Averb. Man. It just sounds so bad. I know, right? It sounds so bad. Maybe I should just, regret all that, past couple minutes of me saying that. But I have to be honest. When it comes to promo, Averb is like top dog. Pause, if need be. But Averb's performances haven't been to the liking of how his promo is. Like this situation with Easy the Block Captain. Yes, Easy the Block Captain is a good promoter. Like I said, when he wants to promote. Now, August 10th, the Trenches anniversary card. Yes, we're about to talk about it right now. I feel that it's a little bit underwhelming, in my opinion. Yeah, he got some people that I have not heard. He has some people up here that I have heard. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Easy, no. This is not Easy's league. He's just the face of the league. I'm a little disappointed, Rem. I'm a little disappointed, Rem. You're gonna have Aver versus Sirius Jones? Really? People, do we want Averb and Sirius Jones? I didn't think so. I personally feel like this is a straight up like one of those I have an idea for a great card, but then are so underwhelming when finally delivering it. If you understand what I'm talking about. I really felt like there was a lot of battles that were on other people's leagues, on other people's channels, whether viral, virtual, or actually stage performance or whatever. I feel that there were better battles that were announced and that happened on other leagues and other channels over this right here. Now, don't get me wrong, there's like one or two battles that I'm interested in. One or two battles that I'm interested in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that what yes. And that's that last 1, 2, 3 are tournament finales. You know, the finalists in the tournament. Why are you gonna have tournament battles on your anniversary card? It's weird. That's why I feel like this is one of those. Remy put it together and was like, here. But it's not like, for me, it's not fully copacetic, if you understand where I'm coming from. If Trenches is supposed to be a big league, a premier league of some sort, it should have premier battles up there. Not taking a pun on Premier Battle League. Look. I'll put it like this. Aver versus Sirius Jones should have happened like 10 years ago. It didn't happen. It did happen. One rounder, no rounders. Either way, I personally think that should have happened a long fucking time ago. Having it now, it feels like, why? See, this is one of those underwhelming battles. Who the fuck wants to see Sirius Jones, Mr. Human Trafficker, allegedly, but he went to jail for it, then it came out. I don't know. Mr. Human Trafficker, allegedly, Sirius Jones, I don't give a fuck. You ain't from Jersey if you human trafficking. Fuck out of here. Keep your ass in Brooklyn, Bronx, wherever the fuck you call yourself from. You ain't from Jersey. We don't do that shit out here in Jersey. We don't fucking human trafficking. Get caught for that bullshit. You out your motherfucking mind, Sirius Jones. That's why for years I don't know about this guy. Sometimes he be on, sometimes he be off. This is one of those where I'm like, fuck that. I don't fuck with Sirius Jones. You call yourself Jersey, you call yourself whatever. No, you ain't Jersey. Fuck that shit. Who does human trafficking in Jersey, huh? And be like, yeah, I'm a stand-up dude. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Versus Paid Verb, all like we have so many names, Dr. Von Verb, all this stupid ass shit, all these alter egos. How about just a verb? Huh? Fuck this island god, fuck this, all this. How about a verb? Keep it to your motherfucking self as far as all those alter egos and show me and show and prove that you are better than, you know, got your guardian angels ducking and so on. So I want to hear the best of you. If not, this is going to be a fucking lackluster, lollygagging ass, bullshit ass fucking battle. And don't nobody want to see it except for, oh, the hardcore fans. I'm a fucking hardcore fan of battle rap. I don't want to see no Aver versus Sirius Jones. You know the fucking paperwork that's out on Sirius Jones? Allegedly, Mr. Human Traffic. Fuck that shit. You ain't Jersey. You Brooklyn, Bronx, whatever the fuck you call yourself. That's what you are. You ain't Jersey. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. We don't play that shit out here in Jersey. No human trafficking bullshit. Fuck that shit. Allegedly, shit us on him, whatever. But if I had to, virtual gun to my head, who I have winning? The battle rap community lost with this one. Nobody wins with this one. Averb versus Serious Jones. Nobody wins with this one. Because they both are out of date and out of this, they're not here in their mental state. They're not here in 2024. They're somewhere in a whole different time zone. Time period, whatever the fuck. Averb has not, since his Murder Mook battle, he has not aged well. Me personally, with his lyrics and his content, he has not aged well. And having Averb on this card is not a good look. Because it's him and Serious Jones. What are they going to talk about? Money. I'm a better battle rapper. Oh, I'm a better vet than you. I have more wins than you. Yes. Serious Jones did beat Rum Nitty. I had Serious Jones in that. That was a really close battle. But when that paperwork came out, and he came out of jail and so-and-so, or out of prison and what was on his jacket? Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with Serious Jones. And Averb, there's so much questionable shit about him and his whole entire career. I do not see it far-fetched that somebody's going to come with some ghostwriting allegations. I would not see that far-fetched. I'm not putting it on them. Pause. I'm just saying I wouldn't see that far-fetched. And that will be another episode that I will be talking about ghostwriting, about the recent situation, about caution, which I have my own personal opinion. That is going to be the next episode. But as far as Serious Jones and Averb, we in the battle rap community, we lost. There's no winner there. Alright? That should have been just dusted off to a smaller league. Riggs versus Tex Sago. Tex Sago. Never seen Tex Sago. I've heard some rumblings. He got some good bars, good puncher, whatever. But Riggs is all over the fucking map. This motherfucker will go to fucking Atlanta. This motherfucker will go to Philly. This motherfucker will go to New York. This motherfucker will go to any fucking place in the fucking world. I haven't seen him across the seas, across the pond yet. But hopefully he gets that opportunity. And I'll bet you he'll still shine out there. Because Riggs, that's R-I-G-G-Z. There's another Riggs from, another spot. But Riggs, he's one of those that you do not bet against him, even if he's not from New York or not from Philly or Georgia or whatever. He challenges himself. Every time I've seen Riggs, he challenges himself in every fucking arena. So, Tex Sago, you got a problem. Because if, from the whispers that I've heard about Tex Sago, he's really good with the punches, blah, 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 blah. I have not seen him. This will be the first time I see him. If I get the damn pay-per-view, because everything is questionable with the trenches. I would rather pay for a Chrome 23 event over a trenches event. Just so you know that. Easy. I have Riggs 2-1. I don't have a 3-0 because I've heard that Tex Sago is pretty good. So, I'm going to give him Get it together. I'm going to give Tex Sago a round. Now, this next battle was a little bit of a curveball, but that's why I'm like, you know what? Not a bad idea. But it's like, why is this battle happening on this card? It should be on Chrome 23. But, like I said, The source has a white owner. I mean, sorry, my bad. Excuse me. The trenches has a female owner. Remy Ma owns the trenches. So, easy, the Black Captain is just a face. Allegedly. I'll be dropping a song called Allegedly too, so more like a freestyle promo. On Clitty. Excuse me. I apologize for my outburst. I did hear Zan and Seabree the lyricist. Now, don't get me wrong. I've heard Zan a couple times. Maybe 3 times. I probably heard her more times. Excuse me. I have seen Seabree the lyricist at least a couple times. I think with both their styles, their contrast is, I'm not gonna say is like the end all be it. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be a lackluster battle. I think if this would have happened on Chrome or any other league, yay. Here on the trenches, I don't know why it's even up here. You got to make it make sense to me. 2024 is the make it make sense to me year. All right, people, make it make sense to me. You can't make it make sense to me. How the fuck are you going to make it sense to anybody out here in the battle rap community? But anyway, I have... Oh, damn, that's a tough one. I might have Seabree the lyricist. But Zan's really good. Oh, this is a toss-up. But it shouldn't be on this card. It should be on Chrome 23 or any other league. Maybe even Queen of the Ring. If Debo get it together. Not try to, slap fucking caps for no fucking reason. Whatever. Plus you old caps that fade. Debo. Deborah, whatever you call yourself. Shout out to Adept HNIC. But I have Seabree the lyricist over Zan. But I think because of how, like I said, because their contrast, I think this could be one of those this could be battle of the night. Fuck any other battle up here. This could be battle of the night because this is one of those battles that shouldn't be on the card. It should be on a better card, a better league. But since it's here, it might be the best. Because of the simple fact, it is woman on woman, man on man, woman on man, and man on man, oh woman. If you get to a snake... Oh, shout out to Way to Black. Get it together, my G. Get it together. I kid Wader. I just don't like Liddy. Now, these 3 battles, right? Because they're having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8. Since there's 8 battles on this card, I'm gonna start talking about the tournament finale, the finalists. King with 1 as a I, King, versus Zeta Dropout. Mr. Jesus, who walked out for the Charlie Clips versus Yoshi G battle. Wasn't that on Chrome? Believe so. But yeah, and then Yoshi G flipped it on the rebuttal, like, Jesus is black. Why you got white Jesus on your side when Jesus is black, whatever. I'm murderizing her rebuttal, but, I feel Yoshi won. Not only because of that rebuttal. You know what I mean? Plus, Charlie Clips lackluster in the second for me. But I have King with a 1 instead of a I. I have King over Zeta Dropout. Zeta Dropout is too played out. Me personally. I battle and everywhere else that he's been in. I think that Zeta Dropout is played out. You need to, how should I say, reformat your lyrical foundation. You know what I mean? Like I said about Crisis. Crisis, the God. Wimp. Anyway, I kid Crisis, or did or don't I? Anyway, but yeah, I have King over Z the Dropout. Now they have Sicko versus Bo the Great, or SCO. I just say Sicko. Um, versus Bo the Great, Bo the Great, Bo the Great, Bo the Great, Bo the Great. Never heard of these two. I might have seen Sicko. You know, I might have seen him. SCO. I might have seen him before. I've seen a lot of battles, so I might have seen him before. But you know, having the great on your name must mean that you are like the best, like the greatest lyricist, right? I don't know. I never seen these guys. You know what I mean? I might have seen Sicko, but I'm gonna go possibly Sicko. You know what I mean? 2-1. Anyone that calls himself the great has a lot to how should I say to display. Pause if need be. You have a lot of shit to overcome if you're, you know, gonna come out here saying like, yo, I'm the great. If you are the great, you have to show why you're the great instead of being a wimp. Not saying Bo the Great is a wimp. I've never heard him before, never seen him before. So this is gonna be the first time, if I get the pay-per-view, to watch this and see from my own personal experience whether or not if Bo is the great or Bo Diddley. Not. Rest in peace, Bo Diddley, one of the, you know, greatest guitar players out there. Now they do have this other finalist called Dre Majesty versus Baby James. Baby James. Uh, 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 why would you call yourself Baby James? Unless you think you're Baby James Brown. Why didn't you just add the Brown at the end? You know, if you're Baby James, Rick James, then why didn't you just put Baby Rick James up there? Is it like Baby James? Last time I heard people calling themselves Baby were like early 2000s. I remember back in the 90s, we had Playero, which is, you know, before reggaeton. Fucking bullshit history of reggaeton. Before there was reggaeton, there was Playero. It's P-L, you know, player O. Playero. Play, P-L-A-Y-E-R-O at the end. Playero. Playero. Right? That was our music back in the 90s. Puerto Ricans, all Latino Hispanics were rapping on said like reggae style type of beats, but then, or reggae type of rhythms, and then add our own percussion. And we had very simple and, you know, kind of played out nowadays of how, you know, Playero was doing their type of music as far as adding that Caribbean while still having that like urban hood type of like, yo, I'm from the ghetto and da 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 da, and you know, putting it all together, but rapping in Spanish. You got a little bit of English rapping in there, but mainly it was all Spanish rapping. Playero, right? Now, me back in the day in the 90s, one of my favorite Playero artists back in the day was Baby J. He was from Puerto Rico. He was young. It was, you know, like one of the best songs that he had was, you know, Alza la mano si te gusta el marihuana, which was basically, you know, put your hands in the air if you like marijuana. And it was one of my favorite joints even when I wasn't smoking weed, and then after I was smoking weed. So it was just one of those anthems that I played all the time, even when I wasn't smoking and when I was. So, but even then, calling yourself Baby something was kind of weird. And it had to, you know, you had to be like, you know, some type of, how should I say, have some type of machismo, masculinity to be able to be like, yo, I could wear pink and not have a problem, like early 2000s, right? But now, we're in 2024. I have a question, raising my hand, Mr. Baby James, just one question. Why did you call yourself Baby James? I know some of the Crips out in the West Coast, Bayloke and so on and so forth. They call each other Bayloke. Shout out to Geechee Gotti, out there calling himself Bayloke. I personally don't feel that a man should call themselves Bay or Baby. Unless you're a little kid or something rapping, you're like, yeah, that's Baby James right there. You know what I mean? He gonna spit some bars. Watch this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But you're like an adult and you're calling yourself Baby, and then last name James. It's so many questions that could only be answered with one thing: that you're dropping the Baby and keeping the James, just adding something else, a Z or something. You know what I mean? Not Z to drop out. That's played out. But I do not condone with men calling themselves Bay or Baby. Unless you swing that way, rainbow to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have no idea who they are, Dre Majesty or Baby James, but I'm just saying it's gonna be a toss-up. Whoever is the best is gonna be the best that night. You know what I mean? Now, there is 2 battles that I'm a little questionable about. Why are they even happening on this league? It's weird. Except for one, which, he's the face of, but he doesn't really own Trenches. But we're going to start with that real quick. Don't know if this, most likely is going to be the headliner, pause, but I'm just going to say Easy the Cop Captain up. My bad, Easy, my bad. Easy the Can't Block Captain versus Ill Will. Okay. Real quick. Who do I have winning? You know what I mean? Just a real quick. Ill Will 3-0. Now let's go to the next. Now, look. Only reason why I'm saying Ill Will 3-0 is because he's been on a path of destruction since, what, like 2017? Off and on? But is full steam towards, like, I don't know why last year, Champion of the Year went the way it did. And I still feel that that Chef Trev should have been higher in the list. 1 or 2 would have been cool. That's why I still have my spat back and forth with, Champion. They, weak as hell to me. That's why I say champion instead of champion sometimes. If you catch me. But Easy to Block Captain has not maintained his lyrical fortitude out here in these battle rap YouTube streets because he's been taking losses after losses after losses. You mean to tell me that he beat Disaster? Yeah, the N-word thing and stupid, all this stuff. Yeah, whatever. But Easy still lost. And the Geechee Gotti battle. Like, it's just so many losses that Easy to Block Captain has taken. He needs to destroy Ill Will. But, like I said, Ill Will has been on this path of destruction for a few years, and I don't think that there's no slowing down, no letting up, because he may be thinking, I'm going to get Champion of the Year one of these years, and it's going to be soon, before I retire. And you know what? Shout out to Ill Will, the whole entire Yak Town, for that matter, for having Will, right? Do what he does on a main stage, small stage, little league, big league, all that. If he does what he does, what makes you think that he's going to take it light on Easy to Block Captain with all the allegations that's on him already? The Tasha K shit and oh my God, it's just ridiculous. You think for 1 second that Ill Will is not going to take advantage of the fact that Easy to Block Captain is weak? He hasn't won a battle in the past, 5 battles. I'm being honest here. I've seen every single one of them of recent. He has not won them. He's won a round. That's it. Maybe a round in all of those battles recently. If you think I hate Easy to Block Captain, I don't. I think he's really good. It's just his believability has dwindled to the point where it's almost non-existent. That's in my eyes. You could have a whole entire episode talking about how realistic his bars is and how true to life he's from and how he's from Philly and da-da-da-da. Go ahead. Y'all do y'all. Y'all can go ahead and do that. But what I'm going to say is I'm going to speak the 100% truth from what my opinion and how I see and what I feel. Easy the Block Captain has not won a battle in his past like 5 battles. He's been close a couple times, but he's only what? Won 1 round in each of those battles? You could probably say he had a debatable with Disaster, but Disaster killed them. You gotta admit that. I have it. Disaster beating him. Pause. But Ill Will, 2-1, 3-0. Gentleman's 30 if you want to say. Whatever. This one, though, should be the main event. Hollow of the Dawn versus Av. Why didn't this happen on URL? Why didn't this happen on RBE? Rarely bitchy, a really bitchy entertainment. Why didn't it happen on any of those leagues? Why does it happen on this league? Oh, that's right. Av is having his back and forth with URL for the past few years, and that's been tough. And Hollow's not really demanding out there in the URL or really bitchy entertainment. So I guess the only way Hollow the Dawn versus Av is going to happen is either on Chrome 23 or the Trenches, right? Which are both owned by, a female owner. The Source has a white owner. The Trenches has a female owner. And yeah, I'm going to say that to the day that I die. Because it's true. If you have tournaments, if you have tryouts, if you have face-offs, if you have trailers and you have announcements, but you don't put those main event cards, those cards that are on, that is saying the Trenches, and they are on a whole nother league, your managers, Battle Rap League, then guess what? It's not your league. You're just the face of that league. And the battles are ending up on a different league, which is your manager's league, Chrome 23. I think that Av and Hollow the Dawn should have been on URL. Or should have been, me personally, it should have been on King of the Dot. I think the way Hollow raps and the way Av raps would have had everybody that was in King of the Dot, which is a mixture of people, not just Canadians. You got California, you got people from all over the world, and you have a multitude mixture of people in different cultures in there. So you would have had black people, Hispanic people, Asian people. You would have had all these people in love of battle rap and what was going down at King of the Dot. Me personally, I think that battle should have happened on King of the Dot. It would have been more acceptable or whatever, celebrated. And promo would have been off the fucking roof. Where's the promo with this shit? Oh, I'm just going to drop an announcement. Oh, I'm just going to drop that. Oh, so on and so forth. Promo is supposed to go further than just 2 weeks. It's supposed to go further than just a month. It's supposed to be almost every single day, or at least every couple days, that this is coming up. You're throwing up the card, you're throwing up the tickets, the website, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But this right here, because of the lackluster promo, I do not feel like this is going to be the best card of the year. There are some people that are saying like, yo, this is going to be the best card of the year. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. But I have Hollow the Dawn in a very close battle with Av. This could go 2-1 either way. Me personally. So, that's how I'm saying That's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. Easy, there you go. We all are finally talking about your card. It's really Remy Ma's card. But we are all finally talking about Gutter City's The Trenches anniversary card happening August 10th in Philly. But it's Remy Ma's card. It's Remy Ma's league. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. You don't like it? So what? You ain't gotta like this channel. You can hop, skip, and jump right there to Jay Black's channel and you know, accept his biasism because that's how you like that shit. I know, because I done seen all the proof. Alright? So you cannot counter that easy. You cannot counter that. If you do, A-Dep! Anyway, and then, you know, A-Dep's coming out of here, running like Chris Benoit, you know, into the ring, you know what I mean? About to start some, but anyway, that's what I got. I'm sticking to it. You don't like it, so what? If you do like it, hey, y'all already know what's up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the comments. You know, you could kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. You could share, let people know what's going on. Do you like me? Do you not? Hit the like, hit the dislike. However, y'all already know what's going on. And please, 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 do not drive drunk. Do not drive distracted. Do not drive high. And please, don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are other people on the road, me being one of them. It is highly, highly, highly dangerous. Driving with a cell phone in your hands, driving intoxicated, driving distracted, or even driving high. So please, your life matters. And everybody in that vehicle that you're in. And everybody in everybody else's vehicle out there too. Alright? So you know how this goes. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking day. Because it's a beautiful fucking day out there. Try to take advantage of this beautiful day. Alright, people? I know it's hot. So stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. And try to, you know, get like your 8 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? Try to keep yourself, you know, healthy and all that. Y'all already know what's up. So, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking day. Stay safe. Stay blessed. HydroMan from the Battle Rapport out. Am I glitching?